Nobody likes the idea of stretch marks during pregnancy. I mean, it's exciting to be pregnant, but we all kind of know what comes along with it. And for me, even though I have a few more weeks to go, so far, so good, I haven't noticed any. However, stretch marks are genetic, and while I did get a lot of them during puberty, there's no telling if you're going to get them or not when you're pregnant. Now, you can monitor your weight gain because really fast weight gain leads to stretch marks, and you can also take really good care of your skin to help prevent it as much as possible. But again, you're gonna get them or you're not gonna get them. There's nothing you can really do. But stretch marks aren't the only concern during pregnancy because skin tends to get dry and itchy and uncomfortable, especially as it's growing to accommodate things. And what I've learned is you don't just gain weight in your stomach, you kind of gain it everywhere and you have no control over that. And I tell you, like, my skin some days, I'm so itchy, I feel like I have the chicken pox. So moisturizing is a great way to take good care of your skin and help it feel nourished during this weird changing time. Now, I'm gonna show you my DIY stretch mark prevention oil, but I'm not really gonna call it that. It should really be called a pregnant body oil because according to the FDA, you can't actually make a claim saying that a product will prevent, reduce, or remove stretch marks. This is all through my research. So stay tuned in this video to see that recipe. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like DIY recipes. Shortly after I got pregnant, I started clicking around online because I knew I wanted to make a preemptive strike on this whole stretchy body situation. And when I was looking around, I found all of these miracle stretch mark products and they cost so much money. So instead of spending all that dough on something that probably wouldn't honestly work, I decided that I would just look at the ingredients list of these products, compare, see what the most common ingredients were, and then make my own. Before this all happened, I was using coconut oil as my after shower moisturizer. And while it smells amazing, we cannot argue with that, anyone who uses coconut oil after the shower or on their body knows it takes a long time to absorb into your skin and it can leave a really greasy residue, and a lot of people don't like that about coconut oil. And I also found that while it was moisturizing, as my skin started to stretch and get a little bit itchier, it wasn't doing the trick. So in my research, I was looking for deeply nourishing oils that dried fairly quickly and that penetrated the skin so it could moisturize and make it feel so much better and also look so much better. Okay, so here are the oils that I found that went into my recipe. If you go for a massage, there's a good likelihood that sweet almond oil is the carrier oil or the massage oil that they're using. It's scent-free, it's hypoallergenic, it's mild, but the great part about it is that it's gentle and it absorbs into your skin quickly. And of course, it's super moisturizing. So for me, it's a perfect choice for my post-shower daily moisturizer, and it's 1/3 of this particular recipe. Vitamin E oil is a nutrient-rich and antioxidant-rich oil that helps neutralize free radicals which damage skin. Rosehip seed oil is full of vitamins, antioxidants, essential fatty acids, and vitamins A and C. This is known to brighten and hydrate skin. It gives it a really strong antioxidant boost. It absorbs quickly so it doesn't leave that greasy feel. People who know skincare swear by rosehip oil, and that's why I included it in this recipe. Lemon essential oils are known to nourish and hydrate skin. They help restore the luster of dry and dull skin by detoxifying and rejuvenating it. And of course, I couldn't leave out lavender as an essential oil. It's a calming scent that aids in skin rejuvenation as well. So to whip up this pregnant body oil, here's what you're gonna do. Get yourself a dark glass spray bottle. Now this is really important because it helps prevent any light from coming in and affecting the integrity and the quality of the oil. Now, just measure out according to the size of your bottle. For this bottle, it's about 2 ounces, so I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons of each oil. But the idea here is you wanna use a third, and a third. So here we go. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of sweet almond oil, 2 tablespoons of vitamin E oil, and then 2 tablespoons of rosehip seed oil. To that, I'm going to add 5 drops of each essential oil, lemon and lavender. Now, you can use other essential oils, just make sure that you check with your OB or your midwife to ensure that they're safe to use while you're pregnant. It couldn't be more simple to use this product. I look at my body and I divide it into basically 2 zones. I have my torso, so anything from my neck down to my thighs, and that's where I'm using this particular recipe. And then I have my limbs, and that's where I just use regular sweet almond oil, because clearly I'm not stretching as much or really at all with arms and legs, so I'm not going to use the recipe on it. The sweet almond oil is perfect. But for the stretch mark hot zone, which is basically your torso, anything can happen there, I'm using this oil. So what I like to do is section by section. So I start with my neck, then I do my collarbone area and my chest. I'll do my belly, my ribs, my hips, my thighs, my butt, and anywhere else that I've kind of missed or that feels super, super dry. I apply a few sprays. You don't want to overdo it on this because you're going to be glossy and oily and it's going to be really hard to get dressed. So be a little bit sparing, that's totally fine. And make sure it's rubbed in really well. These oils will work well anytime, but I find that they work best when my skin is damp, so just after I've gotten out of the shower. And what I've learned is that you don't want to completely towel off everything. A little bit of water and moisture left behind on your skin is great when mixed with the oils because it really helps to add to the moisturizing factor of what this oil can, or these oils I should say, can do for you. Now, if you notice as you progress throughout your pregnancy that you are getting drier and itchier and more red, you can apply these oils a couple times during the day, after you go to the shower in the morning, before you go to bed at night. That's totally fine. The recipe is super simple, it's very easy and low maintenance to apply. And the thing that I love about it is that it's cost effective. It drives me crazy to think that I could spend $50 on something that I could buy all of the ingredients and make 4 or 5 times over for the same price. And this is great to use even after pregnancy because a lot of women have told me that's also a time where you really need to pay attention to your skin and make sure you're taking good care of it. And even beyond that, I have had such great success with this particular combination of oils, the sweet almond oil after the shower and then the recipe just everywhere else. I think that's just going to be my new go-to post-shower moisturizer. The FDA does not allow companies to claim that they have a product that prevents stretch marks. So I don't even want to tell you that this recipe can prevent stretch marks, and frankly, nobody should be telling you that because they're just not allowed to. But the truth is, if you're prepared and you take really good care of your skin and your body while you're pregnant, at least I think you're doing your best. Like, you're reducing your chances as much as possible. You're doing everything within your control, and really that's all we can do. So at least I feel good about what I'm doing. I mean, I still have a few weeks to go, so who knows what's gonna happen. But I am taking as good care of myself as I possibly can. And that brings me to this comment question, and I'd love to know in the comments down below, what do you do to deal with dry, itchy, red skin? Whether it's making your own recipe or buying a particular product, I'd love to know what works well for you, whether you're pregnant or not. A special thanks to my friends at Now Foods for sponsoring this video. Their products work quite well, and I love using them for this particular recipe, and I know you've seen me use some Now essential oils around the house in other videos too. If you want to learn about this recipe and any of the products that I featured in this video, I will link that for you down below, and you can visit nowfoods.com to learn more. Here are a couple of other videos that you can check out. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, you can subscribe to the Melissa Maker channel. You can also find me on Instagram at Melissa Maker. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.